welcome to another episode of I'm Just Saying. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Also today, I want to give a shout out to a great friend of mine, Kimberly Green. Happy birthday. Happy
Happy
21st
birthday!
birthday. Happy 21st birthday, Kimberly Green.
Whatever.
Um,
That's crazy. My
oh,
bad, friend.
really? Okay, guys, today's episode, we're going to be talking about the video involving the small children with the police officers in St. Paul,
Oh,
Minnesota.
come on, let's get to it. Hurry up. This don't make no
This
sense.
video is amazing, and what I didn't know was that there were adults standing in the background,
Mm-hmm.
also hurling insults at the police officers while watching the children do everything that they were doing. So one of the toddlers told the police officer to shut up, B.
Yeah.
And the other, Reedy, what do you think about this?
Well, first off, why are these kids outside messing with cops? I know the cops were there for a reason, but then you get the kids out here, not even no half dressed, not even half dressed. They're in the boys in his underwear, as y'all can see, I'm sure. In his underwear, kicking the cop. Where the parents at?
It's even a baby standing right there in a diaper.
Yeah, I see that, man. I'm like, what in the world? Oh, my goodness, boy, I just be. That, that's the problem that we have today, right there. But then now, see, if y'all see the little boy hitting the cop, it's like the people who are in the background just filming this is just waiting on the cops to do something, and this is a problem with us today. It's like we just want something to happen. And these are little kids. Somebody should have went over there and told them kids, hey, get away from
Setting an
them.
example. Set an example.
Yeah, it's like they're just waiting on something to happen, and I don't understand this. I mean, and then the cops try to walk away, and then the boy launches at him one more time. You know what I'm saying, before he goes. Like take that.
Mm-hmm.
And that just tells me right there. See, I've seen these type of kids. Before. I've
Mm-hmm.
seen them before. Act this way. But could you imagine? See, I guess that's why they outside, because if they was in the house, they'd be getting their ass tore up. Because ain't nowhere in the world, ain't nowhere in the world, in his Pampers and in his underwear, no
Where,
shoes, no shirt. Where's Child Protective Services at then? Since they just want to sit out there and film stuff, you know what I'm saying? Now, if the cops had called Child Protective Services, then they would have got mad. See,
right.
now,
And
what
where
is
are the
that?
parents? Where are the parents?
Do you know where they staying at? I mean, where was this at?
This was in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Same place where that rioting went on.
Mm-hmm. For George Floyd.
Wow, the
Yeah.
parents. Boy, I wish we can get the parents on here, but we probably wouldn't last long because they probably ghetto too. I'm sorry to say, but if you look at the kids, you can. I don't care. You can look like that if you want to, but look at the kids. I mean, so you can imagine what the parents or the parent look like. You know what I'm saying? Or it sounds like. You couldn't come to them, normal,
And
and ask them a question.
from what I'm looking at, they were there issuing a murder warrant.
Hmm?
Yeah, they were
And
there
the kids,
issuing a murder warrant.
and the
So
kids
I'm not
outside.
sure if they were going to the house of the children or no, maybe a neighbor. It doesn't say exactly where the warrant was being issued at.
This
But
just
apparently they didn't like the fact that the warrant was being issued. That's probably why everybody was outside and doing all of the
whatever they
cursing,
did.
racial slurs and stuff like that. Yeah.
Where do these kids learn this language I'm hearing?
They had to learn it from someone. Their
Oh my
behavior,
goodness.
the language is learned from somebody. That's not from watching TV. And I mean, they're too young for that. The little boy, the one who's doing the swinging, oh my gosh. And you
That's
know
just
what? He's
ridiculous.
gonna grow up that way,
Yeah, I
having that
heard
same belief. He's
who
gonna
said
grow
that.
up that way, and it's gonna take him to get pulled over.
Yeah, but he's not going
And
to have any
nobody's gonna
respect.
understand what happened. Nobody's gonna
Well,
understand what happened.
it's showing from where they was kids. Now, if they were to grow up to be a teenager and inside a car driving whatever,
Mm-hmm.
whatever, and they got to get pulled over for some odd
Right.
reason,
Right.
what
Is
do
it
you
if his
expect
behavior
is
is
going
like
to?
this now as a child,
Yeah,
and whoever he's learning from, I don't think it's gonna change too
yeah.
much from becoming, an adult.
We pray that it does change them. Something changes them before they get to that age to where they probably going to go to jail for being, ignorant. I
And
won't even say
and just
ignorant.
think, if something does happen to him as an adult, this video is gonna be the first thing they play.
Yep. Well, look where it started from.
This video is gonna be the first thing they play.
Oh
The
my
first
goodness.
thing. I
And then
mean,
you
and
got
they're
the
just
bigger
standing
kids
there. And then
too.
the older one, you would think he would be telling
Yeah.
them to come on. And he called the police officer an Oreo head.
Which probably didn't bother him much, but
Yeah, but they're not gonna, do anything,
oh,
because as soon as one of them says something, it's over. That's what they want.
the baby. Oh, I think that's a she. It might
That's
be,
a
but,
little girl
but
in the pamper. I believe that's a little
oh my
girl.
goodness. Look how small she is.
On
Oh
the
my
corner. That's why I'm
God.
like, one of those adults in the back has to know whose children those are.
Well, shoot, the parent probably asking the same damn thing. Shit. These couldn't be my kids. Yes, they're your kids. These your kids. Oh
Woo-hoo.
my
When I was
goodness.
young, I would not even think of doing anything like that. Oh
Right.
my gosh. To the to police officers, they're
We
being
had
taught to hate police officers at a young age
early.
and to not respect authority.
See, when we was in school, we had Officer Friendly that came up to our school. See, and y'all probably don't even remember that. Some of y'all
Yeah,
out
I
there.
don't know who Officer Friendly is. I didn't even know that was a thing. I thought that was like on TV or something. That's
Oh
like a
no,
real person.
he would come up to the school. A cop would go up to each school and visit the school in each classroom, and
Oh,
everybody
so it
would
was
be
a real
expecting.
cop. It wasn't like a character like with a suit on or
Oh
nothing like
no,
that.
no, this was a real cop, and that was kind of smart in a way because if we were introduced to cops at that young age and to like cops, and he used to give us stuff, inside the classroom, like some
Yeah.
coloring books, crayons, stuff like that. It led us to like the cops, you know what I'm saying, in
Hmm.
such a way. We were being
Right.
conditioned to like them. Just as the same as when back in my criminal history, I got, I'll say, well, when he caught me, it was one of the cops that used to be an Officer Friendly back in the
So it was
day.
Officer Friendly that took you to jail.
But he was cool with it, He was cool with me. He was cool with me. And he looked at me, he said, Weedy? I was like, yeah. And he was like, man, you remember me, man? And like he was there for a long time, for years. So we knew him as we were coming up. So he knew me all the way, up to middle
Yeah,
school.
that name is not. You have like the most. That's not a
Unique.
common name.
Yeah.
so, so
Right,
he knew
right,
it was you. He knew it was
right.
you.
So
Oh my
but
gosh.
it
So
went
you
well
got
though.
arrested by
Everything went
Officer
well.
Friendly.
Yes.
Child.
Everything went well though, but I didn't act no fool because I was like, I have respect for the cops and I liked Officer Friendly. Now
Yeah.
they don't do that anymore, of course. So you can, that would be a great idea to go back to that where the officers visit the schools at a young age so that,
I don't know, because these schools nowadays, I don't see
well,
how
they
these
might be
teachers
happy,
do it. I don't see how they do it.
especially with something
I
like that.
don't. If I was going to be a teacher, I would definitely have to do like Head Start and stuff like that, because these older kids, they, when we went to school, it was nothing like that. We actually did get,
Yeah,
you would get the paddle. They don't they don't do that anymore.
right. Yeah,
They
yeah,
don't do
yeah.
that
You're right.
anymore.
That stopped too. Like the
Yeah,
prayer
don't
in
get caught
school,
standing in the hallway. It's over.
and then the paddling, and then the visits from certain places and things like that. I don't even think they go on any school trips anymore, or do they? Because I'm not sure, because I don't have any small
I
kids
don't know.
anymore.
A lot of stuff stopped with COVID. So,
Wow.
and listen to
Well,
this statement. This statement says these children in our country deserve better.
well, there's some truth to that. There's some truth to that.
It should be
Now,
embarrassing to leaders who have failed to lead a community toward virtue and morality.
so now, what if the cop was to grab him by his arm when he swung at him and caught his arm and
Oh,
swapped him
it would
on
have been
his
over.
ass?
It would have been over. It would have been
Yes,
over.
the whole country would have been flipping.
Yeah,
Look at them.
flipping out,
Now they
flipping
fighting
out.
with the black kids.
But see, the thing is, it's just not really nothing just really being said, because everybody in the video in the shots are African American.
Yeah, yeah. Oh well, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
true.
Had it been any different race, it would have been on and
Oh
popping.
man,
It would have
and
been
they didn't
on
even
and
do
popping.
anything. They didn't even do anything.
They didn't. They just stood there because they know. Somebody is recording this, so it's best. I'm like the other guy. I would have had my hands in my pocket too, because I don't need you even thinking that I did anything. So
Right, right. Look at him with his bad ass. Oh my goodness. Is this one of y'all kids out here? I need to know.
And with me, even if
Gee,
those weren't my kids, I'd be like, well, come on, stand back here, baby. Come on, stand over here. But you can't even do that, because people get mad because you're talking to their kids. You remember back in the day, we used to get whippings by our neighbor,
yeah.
and then they take you home and tell your mom what you did. You get another whooping.
Well, yeah. I mean, but that changed too, though. Of course,
Yeah,
because my kid don't do it. Don't do nothing.
yeah,
You know, my kid is all good. It's your badass kids that you got. So then we start going against each other.
yeah. Don't
You know,
touch my kids. Don't say anything to my kids.
yeah.
They didn't do anything. I mean, what made this baby come out of the house in his underwear?
I think they were bystanders just like the rest of them, but when the cops got a little closer by the curb,
Yeah, and
that's when they were.
I'm wondering if they were actually at their house. It doesn't say though. It doesn't say.
It may make me wonder. Look
And
at
then
that.
again, I honestly don't even
Oh,
know if this is a little girl in the pamper. I don't. I just see the puff balls, so it could be a little boy. So I can't just assume it's a little girl because there's a lot of hair.
right. Oh, by the way, y'all, if y'all see me looking this way a lot, that's because I'm looking at the monitor over here. Y'all
Yeah,
got it
me
right here.
too.
Y'all got it up there, but we looking at it right here. So, yeah, it's sort of odd. It looked like he punched him in the, you know, down below
Yeah,
down there.
said he had
He
on some
stopped him
ugly
just like,
ass church shoes.
look at him. Look at him. Oh my goodness. Somebody, y'all need to come get y'all kids. And the bad thing about it, there's kids like that right now today that's out there that look exactly like that, that's
Yeah,
half dressed. Well, probably not now because it's hot as a mother out there. Um, but kids that act that same way right there
yeah.
are out there.
And then
And
at the end of this video, and the paragraph, it has, do you know the children involved? And then it gives you an email address. Because guess
so
what? Yeah,
yeah, so you can tell.
those parents,
Yep. But
yeah,
then again, they're not going to do anything.
they probably won't say anything. Nobody will probably say anything. But I think they're gonna probably try to go after the parents, of course.
No, they're not.
I think so.
We got a woke society, remember? Bullshit ass shit. That's some woke shit. Y'all better get off that woke ass shit. That's how you, boy, I tell you. But anyway, but still, man, I mean, that just tells me right there the parent or parents are not raising, to me, that's not raising your children correctly to respect people. I don't know if they're fed or
And
not,
where
you
they
know.
get this language from? Well, we know where they got it from, but the language. That little
That's
boy,
not hard.
he's using professional cuss words.
Yes, professional curse words that we learned, that
He's
we
cussing like
learned.
an adult. He's not
Yes,
cursing, he's cussing.
he cussing his
And
ass
it's
out.
not funny. It's not funny. It's just,
Yes, it is.
I'm in
Yes,
like
it is.
disbelief.
To me,
No, it's not funny at all.
yes, it
Because
is
this
funny.
is, huh?
His ass is cussing his. He cussing that cop out
He's an
like he
adult.
probably do his parent. Like he probably do his parent. You can
Oh
imagine
no.
his parent arguing with that little boy just like that.
Yeah, and they were also throwing rocks at the police officers.
Wow, that's what it said in the thing.
Yeah, they're throwing rocks.
Wow, need to go put on some damn shoes
And the
and some
shirt
clothes,
just closed, period. Like what?
some flip flops or
When
something.
we were
The
young, we
baby
couldn't
girl.
even, if, are the parents even home? Because
Look
we
at the
couldn't leave
baby
the house.
girl.
And
She
then you
got
know
her
how,
hands up like she want to help out the hit. They even got the little baby. Well, like you said, I don't know if that's a little girl or not, but they got the little baby out there in the Pampers, raising her arm up like she want to hit something. I mean, what's really going on in that home?
yeah.
I mean, I pray for these kids, man. And the parents. I mean, like that one part you just read. We got. I mean, hey, man, we got to do better than this, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to do better.
This is
We got to
crazy.
do
It's
better.
crazy.
Black Lives Matter. I can't tell. Shit, look at this
They
shit, man.
do. They do.
Oh my goodness, look at Nobel. I couldn't imagine my kids dressed like, I mean, not being dressed like that and outside. I couldn't imagine that at that young
And
age.
that's why I was like, the parents couldn't have been at home.
Look like that they far
And
away from home.
I'm wondering who wrote this article because it's like
Um,
so much rage. That's not normal for a child.
Goodness gracious. Where is it from? The Daily Mail?
Yeah. It says no discipline turns people into animals.
There's some truth to that. If you think about it,
It's
just like
discipline
an
that makes
animal.
us less like beasts and more like angels.
Yeah,
Let me tell you
just
something.
like a wild animal.
A lot of people don't think you should discipline kids.
Yeah, you got those out there too.
And we got plenty of discipline growing up. We're fine. It's the not having discipline. That's what makes kids bad, if you ask me.
Yeah. Well, if you're not disciplined in some way or form or fashion, then you have no respect for anything, any person or effects, property, things like that, and it goes on and on. So, the ones who are not disciplined, these are, I mean, this is not factual, but these are probably ones that doing all these crazy murders and stuff because they don't care. You know what I'm saying? Um, um, uh, and then the parents dead in their beds because of that child shot them in the bed while they sleep, stuff like that. Because they like, well, you know what? I think I can do without parents, and boom, that's it.
I think that'll happen
Undisciplined.
regardless. Because if you don't discipline them and you let them do whatever they want to do, as soon as you say no, they're gonna snap.
Yeah, yeah. Of course. Um, Now being disciplined to me is some people like, well, I use myself as an example. Being disciplined, you know, but being just having just a mother in the home, just like you, because our daddy wasn't around. So it was just our mother, but she did the best that she could do, you know. But we got our ass tore up, you know what I'm saying, for certain things, you know. And that was mostly the big thing right there.
Mhm.
Whoop they ace. I ain't gonna lie, it works to me. My opinion, okay, it works. It worked. Look at me now. Even though I had a criminal history, not bad, but because we all fall off into something somewhere up in there. But look at me now. I respect people, period. I respect the law enforcement. Yes, I do. You know, um, a- and just respect, just in general. If you just got respect in general, man, that can go a long way. Well, to me. So, and that's what we should have today.
Yeah.
Instead of look, man, when you and look, I know for us black men out here, when you get pulled over by the cops, put your hands on the wheel, 10-2. That's it, 10-2. Don't jump out the car and try to run and all this extra stuff. 10-2, so you can live. You'll be in jail, but at least you'll be living. I heard the man
Well,
got shot.
it depends on the cop too now, because you can
Yeah,
do
but it's
ten
not
two
like
and they still,
widespread though. It's
yeah.
still not widespread, like that. And so, but what I'm saying is, even if you did that, okay, you won a case, or at least your people did, because you probably did and gone. But still, you did right. But still do right, because you live a lot longer if you just do right.
Hmm.
Instead of grabbing for the gun. Come on, man. You only like they said on there. He only got pulled over because of his he was about to get a citation for his light on the right side of his car.
Hmm.
A citation. That was gonna be it. And he tried to grab for the man's gun. Come on, man. Because you don't want to go to jail.
Right.
I gather. Now you lost your life and you're gone, and now back in the news again, another black man getting shot. Well, yeah, but then again, though, look at Chicago.
Well,
That's
see,
every
that's
day.
what I was saying earlier in the video. So if this baby is like this now, can you imagine him getting pulled over?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'd hate to say it, but yep, yep. I can
And
imagine.
Lord forbid he have any of them other kids in the car with him, because everybody's beliefs are the same. That's what it seems like in these videos. Everybody's
They
beliefs
all
are the
hanging
same.
together.
Right. So I don't know. I don't
Birds of
know.
a feather.
Right.
Birds of a
Straight
feather flock
shootout
together. Well, that
for
might
a
be his
tail light gone.
sister or sisters or brothers, maybe. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm. We probably have to follow up on this, because I really want to know where
Yeah,
the parents are and who they were.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I want to know if the police
It,
officers were at their home,
yeah.
because it looks like right here they're standing on the side of a house. Maybe this house is theirs, and maybe they're just outside and not just on a random corner.
Well, I remember when we couldn't even leave the freaking porch or the yard.
Mm-mm.
They
Yep.
all on the sidewalk to get snatched.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? By
Right.
somebody. Look
So,
at them, boy. Woo! A good leather belt. A good leather belt. Woo!
well, everybody don't believe in that type of discipline. They don't. A leather belt, that's like the electric chair to some people. But that's how we grew up.
Well,
So
no, because I had to switch. So they'll be doing good to get the leather belt.
yeah, yeah.
Shit.
I would prefer the leather belt than the switch, because the switch,
Switch your mind.
yeah,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
had to go get your own switch. We would try to go get the smaller switches. Those were worse. Those
Yeah.
were worse. Yeah.
I'm gonna beat your ace.
Right.
Oh
So,
my
guys,
goodness.
comment below and let us know what you think about this video. Again, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and you'll be notified when we post another video. So,
Your
let us
bad
know what
ass.
you think. let us know what you think about the video, and we're gonna, if anything else comes up, we're gonna try to do a follow-up to see maybe if they did find the parents, because I really want to know. So
I want to know too. Yeah, definitely.
yeah, we're gonna see if anything comes of that. But don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you guys for tuning in, and again, choose to make it a great day.
Peace out.